friends, this is the Garage Woodworker, and today we're going to tackle an electrical issue. Very often we need to either replace or add a circuit to our home electrical system, and when we deal with electricity it is very important to actually be very conscious of safety. When I built my deck, I roughed in an outlet, and it is time now to add this outlet so we have a little bit of warmth during the winter months by putting an electrical fireplace there. So I want to show you this process. As you can see, the roughing is there, and all we have to do is add the receptacle we need. When you work with electricity, you need to be careful. So I have two devices here that are designed to let us know if there is live electricity in this receptacle. So all you have to do, and that's why I like those devices, is you put it around there and you see if there is electricity. Additionally, this is on the same circuit and this is my fan. So try to turning the fan on, we see that nothing is happening, which is also a good indicator that the circuit is not live. We start this process very carefully by removing this plate, and we are going to install this double receptacle here that is grounded, and also a plate that is rated for outdoor use. I will show you in a moment. The receptacle itself looks exactly the same as it would look for an inside installation, but you put a top plate on it that actually has a cover to prevent the weather from getting into your receptacle and causing a short. So we're going to put that plate on top of that receptacle. And then we'll also use this to create an insulating environment for our system here. So we're going to start by getting screwdriver. I will double check to make sure that this is not live, and we cannot hear any indication that this is, but we're still going to proceed with caution because electricity is not something you can take lightly. We're going to remove this plate, which is just a cover plate. And again, even though we are fairly confident that there is no electrical power coming to this box, we'll still need to be fairly careful. Son of a gun. He did not do it correctly, he just touched it, so I have to cut the cables. It's much more work than I thought. I thought he would have stripped it, you know. But here is our junction, and unfortunately my contractor didn't do a very good job here, so I have to do a little more work than I was intending, but that's okay. We are going to make this work. So now we're going to have to splice this cable and connect our new receptacle to this. Unfortunately, the contractor didn't do a very good job. As you can see here, all he did is looped the cable there where he should have made it so I can simply put what I needed. So what we have to do now is cut this cable and we will have to we have the you can stop. We're done installing the receptacle. It took much longer than it should because our contractor was actually just stupid, but as you can see, the receptacle is now in place, and now we're going to go and turn the power on and see if it works. Well, no, actually after we'll turn the power on, check that things work, and then we're going to put the final plate on the receptacle to finish the look. So we will be with you in just a moment after we turn the power on. So we finished all the electrical connections, and as you can see, the box is done. And now we're going to test that everything works. So we turn our switch on, and sure enough, both our light and our fan operate. So we know that our electrical connections are correct. What you want to look at this stage is to make sure there is not any sparking or arcing, and put your hand without touching it to feel any heat, and there is no heat here, because the cables, if they were making a short, they will overheat. In modern houses, of course, they will also trip the fuses. But anyway, now we're ready to finish up by installing this plate on top of the I think those should be like this or like this? Like this, right?
Yes.
The problem is how we're going to keep them up. So I can put a screw in there.
Oh.
Hold on. Alright friends, we're done with this small project, and here is the final result. It is protected from the elements, as you can see. And now we have 2 extra outlets in our exterior space, and as you can see, we actually did that correctly. One of the things that annoys me every time I do something in the house is how builders and professionals, so-called professionals, really screw things up. This is the correct way to put an external outlet, and look at our brilliant builder. He put an outlet, but he put it sideways and painted over it. So I hope this was of some use to you, and if it was, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, comment and share, and we're going to see you soon with another project.